beast. Stop the U.S. war machine. From the belly of the beast. Stop the U.S. war machine. From the belly of the beast. Stop the U.S. war machine. Palestine is our demand. No peace on stolen land. Palestine is our demand. No peace on stolen land. Palestine is our demand. No peace on stolen land.
No peace on stolen land.
Palestine to Mexico.
From Palestine to Mexico.
All the walls have got to go. The Anti-War Committee. Within and beyond its made-up borders for all 250 years of its existence. The U.S. gets away with genocide and war crimes abroad because it is not reckoned with its own genocidal legacy here. Its roots are in slave labor, violent dispossession, and slavery. Slave. Black and brown people have always been targeted and murdered because of U.S. imperialism. I am devastated to share that yesterday was the 1,000th day of the genocide in Gaza. This genocide is ongoing and continues to spread through southern Lebanon because U.S. armaments and financing are enabling it. There is no freedom in genocide and there is no freedom in endless wars. Not for us and not for the countries we bomb. We are not liberating anyone through war and intervention, and we are not liberating ourselves. Our medical research, our social services, and our infrastructure are defunded to pay for $1 trillion military budget that no one wants or needs. Shame. It is not just bombs that murder civilians. It is not just bombs that murder civilians, but U.S. blockades and sanctions. While the United States threatens a ground invasion in Cuba, life-saving procedures are delayed. In the wake of 2 massive earthquakes in Venezuela, disaster relief aid was delayed because of U.S. sanctions. The U.S. engineers these conditions. It is responsible for every death on behalf of empire. 250 years of empire is 250 years too many. As long as the people of the world are being crushed under capitalism and being denied their rights, none of us are free. We are not free if we cannot uplift and protect our communities. We are not free when we are protesting and receive federal retaliation for it. We are not free when people are slaughtered with our tax dollars. We are not free while people are unhoused, imprisoned, underfed, undertreated, and otherwise disenfranchised. Resistance is our only option, and our resistance is strong. The U.S. empire, its proxies, and its oligarchs will fall. The people united will never be defeated. Without further delay, I would like to introduce Lena from USPCN.
Hello, thank you all for being out here today. My name is Lena and I'm happy to be co-emceeing with Annie. While the 4th is typically hailed as Independence Day, we have an obligation to acknowledge who the U.S.'s independence actually benefits and whose independence is continuously threatened by U.S. intervention and policymakers. Over the course of the last 3 years, we've witnessed our politicians greenlight and our tax dollars finance the ongoing genocide in Palestine. Notably, apartheid Israel celebrates what it calls its Independence Day on what Palestinians and people of conscience around the world call Nakba Day. Similar to the US, Israel's Independence Day is not a true celebration of freedom, but a historical marker of the catastrophe that took place, which ethnically cleansed and expelled the indigenous people of Palestine and serves as a reminder of the ongoing struggle that must be waged against the catastrophes that continue to be enacted today. And it's important that we do the same here because the struggle is ongoing. Because we know that none of us are free until we are all free. And we can fight towards a future where we are truly free, but we have to fight for it. After the US's fumbling of its policies in the Middle East, after losing its unprovoked war in Iran, after achieving 0 military achievements against the resistance fronts in Yemen, Lebanon, and Palestine, the Trump admin has run back home to celebrate 250 years of US catastrophes conducted against America's working class, against our Black, brown, indigenous, immigrant, and trans communities, and against oppressed people all over the world. But ironically and poetically, the empire's celebration is collapsing at every turn. And it won't be long till the empire itself buckles in and the systems of violent exploitation and imperialist onslaught collapse with it. And its collapse will be brought on by the will of the people fighting for a better future for all of us. So thank you for being here today. We deserve to celebrate true independence, independence that means justice and dignity for all, not for just the handful of billionaires and war profiteers that are keen on killing us all for a quick buck. And we will get that future, because when we fight, thank you. All right, we're gonna hand off the mic to our chanters to lead us through some chants before we introduce our first speakers.
1, 2, 3, 4. Slavery, genocide, and war. 5, 6, 7, 8. America. No more sanctions, no more bombs. From Venezuela to Iran. No more sanctions, no more bombs. From Venezuela to Iran. No more sanctions, no more bombs. Trump wants war, Trump wants oil. U.S. hands on foreign soil. Trump wants war, Trump wants oil. U.S. hands on foreign soil. Trump wants war, Trump wants oil. U.S. hands on foreign soil. We want justice, you say how? Free Maduro, free him now. We want justice, you say how? Free Maduro, free him now. From Palestine to Tehran, we say no war with Iran. From Palestine to Tehran, we say no war with Iran. From Venezuela to the Middle East, we demand justice, we demand peace. From Venezuela to the Middle East, we demand justice, we demand peace. From Venezuela to the Middle East, we demand justice, we demand peace. From the belly of the beast, stop the U.S. war machine. From the belly of the beast, stop the U.S. war machine. From the belly of the beast, stop the U.S. war machine. Not another penny, not another dollar. No more money for Israel's slaughter. Not another penny, not another dollar. No more money for Israel's slaughter. Not another penny, not another dollar. No more money for Israel's slaughter. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slavery, genocide, and war. 5, 6, 7, 8. America was never great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slavery, genocide, and war. 5, 6, 7, 8. America was never great. No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air. U.S. out of everywhere. No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air. U.S. out of everywhere. No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air. U.S. out of everywhere. From the belly of the beast. Stop the U.S. war machine. From the belly of the beast. Stop the U.S. war machine. From the belly of the beast. Stop the U.S. war machine. From Venezuela to the Middle East. We demand justice, we demand peace. From Venezuela to the Middle East. We demand justice, we demand peace. From Venezuela to the Middle East. We demand justice, we demand peace. Hey, hey, ho, ho, immigrants are here to stay.
Immigrants are here to stay.
Ho, ho, hey, hey, immigrants are here to stay. Ho, ho, hey, hey, immigrants are here to stay.
Hey, hey, immigrants are here to stay.
Ho, ho, hey, hey, immigrants are here to stay.
Hey, hey, immigrants are here to stay.
Ho, ho, hey, hey, immigrants are here to stay.
Hey, hey, immigrants are here to stay.
Ho, ho, hey, hey, immigrants are here to stay.
Hey, hey, immigrants are here to stay.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Immigrants are welcome here.
Immigrants are welcome here.
Please give it up for Allison for being an incredible chanter. And to everyone who is standing behind me, we have plenty of more signs over here. Feel free to take the sidewalks and let people know why we're here. I'm very excited to introduce our first speaker of the day. Mirak has been leading the work before, during, and after Operation Metro Surge to protect our immigrant community members against Trump's vile attacks on immigrants. So please give it up for Montana from the Minnesota Immigrant Rights Action Committee.
Mirak stands with the Anti-War Committee Against Endless Wars. We know that U.S. intervention leads to forced mass migration, that sanctions and wars create conditions where people are forced to leave their homelands and come here only to be met with the deportation machine. Shame. Where is the freedom in that? People come to this country chasing the American dream, chasing freedom, but what is there to celebrate about a country that welcomes immigrants with militarized border walls, dehumanizing mass detentions and deportations? Here in Minneapolis this winter, we saw our neighbors get kidnapped, Families get separated. Public schools get gassed. Neighbors get shot and killed in the streets, and kidnapped neighbors killed in ICE detention or deported to places that are no longer home. And although Operation Metro Surge might be over, just this week, Trump called for an increase of ICE arrests to 2,000 arrests per day. This is doubling the amount of detentions per day. Last week, ICE detained over 10,000 people in the United States in just 5 days. The Supreme Court just gave Trump the green light to revoke temporary protected status, or TPS, from around 350,000 Haitians and Syrians. The Supreme Court also gave border officials more ability to remove lawful green card holders and reject asylum seekers. What kind of freedom can we possibly celebrate on the 250th year of this rotten country? What kind of freedom can we celebrate when 15 anti-ICE protesters have been indicted on federal charges for defending their immigrant neighbors? Drop the charges on the MN-15! What kind of freedom can we celebrate when this past winter, as an educator, I saw classrooms with 35 students have 8 students in them for 3 months because they did not feel safe going to school? What kind of freedom can we celebrate when my students watch ICE kidnap someone in front of their school bus on the way to school in the morning? In Mirac, we are demanding a sanctuary state in Minnesota. So make sure you find one of our petitioners here today and sign our petition and ask us more about our demands. And also, please join us at our next big action, our Roll for Justice 2, against ICE and police terror, as we demand that Minnesota not cooperate with ICE. This was going to be on July 25th at 10 a.m. starting at 37th and Chicago Avenue. Bring your bikes or whatever wheels you got. And lastly, in Mirac, we will not stop fighting until we win legalization for all, until no human being is illegal, until the fake promise of this land of the free is real. Only then will there be something worth celebrating. The celebration will be when the people win against mass deportations, against endless wars, against imperialism, and against the whole rotten system. No more deportations! No more endless walls! Legalization for all!
And if you haven't already signed Mirac's petition, please do so. And I'm going to hand the mic off back to our chanters before we introduce our next speaker.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Money for jobs and education. Not for wars and occupation. Money for jobs and education. Not
Where?
no boots on the ground, no bombs on the air.
No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
U.S. out of everywhere.
U.S. out of everywhere.
No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
U.S. out of everywhere.
U.S. out of everywhere.
No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
U.S. out of everywhere.
U.S. out of everywhere.
We don't want your fucking war.
We don't want your fucking war.
We won't stay quiet anymore.
We won't stay quiet anymore.
We will not put up with ICE.
We will not put up with ICE.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Immigrants are welcome here.
Immigrants are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Immigrants are welcome here.
Immigrants are welcome here.
Fight for
For
jobs,
jobs and education.
not for wars and occupation.
Not for war and occupation.
Fight for jobs and education,
For jobs and
will say it every time.
We'll say it every time.
U.S. sanctions are a crime.
U.S. sanctions are a crime.
Bullshit.
No peace on stolen land.
No peace on stolen land.
Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Jenny. You guys are awesome chanters. And thank you, everyone, for being here today. Our next speaker is Mamoon from AMP. Give it up for Mamoon. Thank you.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Morning. Well, now it's afternoon, everybody. My name is Mamoon and I am with AMP. Today, as everybody knows, is the 4th of July. Across this country, many people are celebrating what is called freedom, independence, and liberty. We see people raising the American flag, gathering with their families and remembering ideals that this country supposedly claims that it stands for. But today I want to ask you a simple question. And that question is, what does freedom mean when our government denies it to others? What does liberty mean when our tax dollars are spent funding endless wars and instead of investing in our communities? What does patriotism mean to those people that pretend that we're not patriots? What does patriotism mean if we stay silent while our leaders support genocide and oppression abroad and here? That is why we are here standing today. Because protesting on Independence Day is not un-American. It is the most American thing you can do. The First Amendment doesn't mean agreeing with your government. It means demanding it to listen to its people. Real patriotism is holding our government accountable when it fails to stand up and live up to the ideals that they sell us. So far, it has been 50 years of human rights violations. Today, we say enough is enough. Enough of endless wars. Enough of blank checks to militarism. Enough asking working American people, everyday American people, to pay for things while our schools struggle and our families struggle and our healthcare become more and more out of reach to many Americans. So we are saying no more to militarism. For nearly 4 years, we have watched the devastation and a genocide unfold in Gaza. We have watched our government continue to spend money and send weapons and military aid to Israel while entire neighborhoods in Gaza are completely destroyed. And so far, the limited estimation is 120,000 civilians have been murdered. Those were murdered by Israel with American weapons and American taxpayer money. We have watched humanitarian organizations and journalists and doctors beg and plead for the world to act. Yet Washington continues to write the checks, and our elected representatives refuse to stand against it. We have also watched our nation become directly involved in a war that is unnecessary in Iran. The American people were told the military action was necessary, yet there was nothing that has shown or presented to the public as evidence that this war was the only path forward. Exactly. That was bullshit claims. Instead, once again, our nation followed the path and that is aligned with Israel. Our government pushed towards military escalation and aggression, and the American people are expected to just sit back and accept it without sufficient public justification. We have seen this pattern before in Iraq. We have seen this pattern before in Afghanistan. Fear becomes justification. War becomes inevitable, and ordinary people pay the price. In Lebanon, we continue to see violations to the Lebanese sovereignty, while the United States shields Israel from meaningful accountability. No nation should accept foreign military forces operating and occupying its land and its skies without consequences. Southern Lebanon has suffered destruction that has devastated entire communities, reminding us once again that civilians are always the ones that pay price for these endless wars. The same principles of sovereignty and self-determination that the American people are celebrating today should apply to every nation, not only to the ones our governments deem it to be okay. And what happens overseas, listen carefully everyone, what happens overseas doesn't stay overseas. We are a globe and it actually makes its way back to us. We have been seeing this over and over here to our government, and they come to our communities and they sell those same technologies in our cities. Here in Minnesota, we see companies, company technologies like Skydio and Zen City and Flock Safety. Technologies that were developed and refined in a market through conflict and surveillance overseas that is increasingly finding its way into our communities under the promise of security. History teaches us that surveillance and surveilling powers rarely shrink, if ever. They grow and they expand, and they almost always are used first against the most vulnerable in our communities, the minority communities. That is why we must ask the hard questions before accepting the next camera or the next drone or the next surveillance program. Freedom requires vigilance, not only abroad but here at home as well. Every generation must stand against oppression anywhere in the world. That's called humanity. It means defending it for others as well, not just for ourselves. That means standing up for Palestinian rights and the Palestinian people, standing up for the Lebanese people, standing up for against any unnecessary war, including the current one that they are shunning over on Iran. That means we are standing for diplomacy instead of bombs. That means we are standing for justice instead of occupation. That means standing for humanity before politics. The United States does not need to be tethered to any government that violates human rights without accountability. Yes, I'm talking about you, Israel. Our loyalty should be to the values that America claims to represent. Those claims are freedom, justice, and human dignity. So that means, it should mean that no more endless wars, no occupation, and no silence. So today, with the fireworks fill the sky, I want everyone to remember that the brightest expression of freedom is not celebration. It is the courage to stand up, the courage to speak up, the courage to organize and resist injustice. That's why we are here today. Because peace is worth fighting for. Because freedom belongs to every people. Because another world is possible if we have the courage to build it. Free Palestine, free Venezuela, free Iran, free Lebanon, and free the world from militarization and the bullying that comes with it, end the occupation, and end the endless wars. Thank you.
Give it up for Mahmoud! Woo! That was an awesome speech. Thank you for always empowering us. All right, if you have not grabbed a sign or a flag, please do. We're taking up space today and we're flying our shit. All right, here, more chants.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here.
Stop the U.S. war machine. From the belly of the beast. The U.S. war machine. From the belly of the beast. just for profit. Not another missile, not another rocket. All these wars are just for profit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slavery, genocide, and war. 5, 6, 7, 8. America was never great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slavery, genocide, and war. 5, 6, 7, 8. America was never great. Trump wants war. Trump wants oil. U.S. hands on foreign soil. Not another penny, not another dollar. No more money for Israel's slaughter. Not another penny, not another dollar. No more money for Israel's slaughter. Donald Trump, you're a liar. No more wars for empire. Donald Trump, you're a liar. No more wars for empire. Money for jobs and education. Not for wars and occupation. Money for jobs and education. Not for wars and occupation. Stop the drones. Keep that money here at home. Stop the war. Stop the drones. Keep that money here at home. Stop the war. Stop the drones. Keep that money here at home. Not another missile, not another rocket. All these wars are just for profit. Not another missile, not another rocket. All these wars are just for profit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slavery, genocide, and war. Genocide and war. 5, 6, 7, 8. America was never great.
Please give it up again for our incredible champions. Our next speakers from Minnesota, 5051, and 5051 has been everywhere since the Trump administration has taken office. They've been hosting protests, tracking deportation flights, and supporting rapid response and mutual aid efforts to make it clear that these attacks on our most marginalized community members will not be tolerated. So please join me in welcoming up Wes from 5051.
Good afternoon. My name is Wes. We called this rally No Freedom in Endless Wars because wars don't just steal freedom from people overseas, they steal from us too. And I'm not just talking about tax dollars. As Mahmoud touched on, there's a name for this, the imperial boomerang. The violence a nation inflicts abroad never stays abroad. The tactics, weapons, and habits of domination developed overseas always come home. That's exactly what we're witnessing right now. The United States is an empire in decline. And like every empire in decline, it is not aging gracefully, it is lashing out. History shows us that when military institutions are given unchecked power, atrocities follow, and we've seen it time and again. In fact, the same investigative journalist who exposed the My Lai massacre during the Vietnam War also helped expose the torture at Abu Ghraib 30 years later. Make no mistake, torture, abuse, and the dehumanization of an entire peoples are not simply the result of a few bad apples. At some point, we have to ask why this particular orchard keeps producing them. And the orchard is expanding. Places like Appleton, where a new core civic detention facility is planned, aren't just for holding supposed criminals. They're opportunities for the same patterns of dehumanization to take root again. That's the truth about empire. It never stays overseas. We see it in the militarization of police. We've seen it when military equipment has shown up in our streets. We see it in operations like Metro Surge and in the deployment of military forces against civilians exercising their constitutional rights. The methods of occupation abroad become the methods of policing at home. And that should terrify every single one of us regardless of political party. Because if the government can treat immigrants as enemies today, who will it treat as enemies tomorrow? We've already seen protesters and journalists targeted, journalists detained and arrested while doing their jobs. Who's next? And the answer cannot be fear, it cannot be looking away, it has to be solidarity. We stand with immigrants, we stand with our neighbors, we stand for civil liberties and the supposedly radical idea that no one should live in fear of armed agents tearing apart their family. So I have a question for all of you. Are we going to accept a future ruled by fear and intimidation? Or are we going to stand together and say, not here, not in our communities, and not in our name? Because the imperial boomerang always comes home. The only way to stop it is to stop throwing it. And that starts with us. I know it's cliche, but vote. Please fucking vote. Yes. And hold your elected officials accountable as well. On July 8th at 1:30 p.m., pack the Minneapolis City Council meeting and tell our city we don't want surveillance drones spying on our neighbors like they do in Gaza. Help stop the proposed core civic detention facility in Appleton before it opens. You can find information on both these actions on our social media. Please follow us, share this information. It's surprising how many people don't know what's happening. And most importantly, show up. Thank you.
More time for Wes! And I just want to emphasize what Wes is saying about the imperial boomerang. This is why it's so important that our activism includes internationalism. Because no matter what's happening, nothing is too detached from our realities, and none of us are free until we're all free. I'm going to hand the mic off back to our chancers, and then we'll have one more speaker before wrapping up today. Thank you all for being here.
From Palestine to Tehran, we say no war with Iran. From Palestine.
Our speakers! Awesome! I am so delighted to introduce our final speaker, Naveen from the anti.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. So today marks 250 years of the founding of the most violent empire to ever exist in human history. That is the U.S. empire. It's interesting because, 47 years ago, on the verge of the Iranian Revolution in 1979, Ayatollah Khomeini, who was the figurehead of the revolution, once famously referred to the United States as the Great Satan. And fast forward 47 years, and specifically Donald Trump and the rest of the Epstein class have been doing by waging an illegal terroristic war of aggression against the former Persian Empire. It's pretty clear now that he was correct when he referred to America as the Great Satan, because quite literally, nobody is the living embodiment of that more than Donald Trump. Like, let's be honest. When Donald Trump famously tweeted that an entire civilization will die tonight, a lot of people were disgusted by that tweet, but I was like, thank you. I was like, thank you for showing us exactly why you are the living embodiment of the Great Satan. And specifically, you know, if we were to fast forward 38 years ago to the verge of the founding of this nation in 1988, July 3rd, 1988, you know, the United States infamously launched a missile out from the U.S. Navy up the USS Vincennes that shot down an Iranian airliner known as the Iranian airliner that killed 290 people, 66 of which were children. Iran Air Flight 655 was what it was called. And, you know, in response to that, George H.W. Bush Sr., who was notoriously the vice president to Reagan and then later the president after the end of Reagan's term, famously said when he was pressed on that, quote, "I will not apologize for the United States. I don't care what the facts are. I will do my best to lead her and stand up for freedom and democracy around the world." So when we look at the second day of the war, when, you know, the Trump administration and the Israelis infamously bombed a little girls' school in Minneapolis, Iran, killing almost 200 children. The killing of children did not start after February 28, 2026, because the killing of Iranian children and Iranian civilians started very long time ago. Because 38 years before they did that, they shot down an Iranian airliner and they killed a bunch of civilians and 66 children. So think about that. And you want to know something specifically? Basically this week, the DHS Secretary Mark Wayne Mullen, who replaced Kristi Noem, in response to the World Cup, in response to the Iranian team, which they basically gave them treatment that they gave no other team, specifically for politically motivated reasons. He said that he's glad that the Iranians are out of the tournament. He said that he's glad that they're going home. He said that he's so happy he even did a little happy dance. So basically, as we can tell, this was 100% politically motivated, and really what the United States is just showing in how they're treating Iran and how they're waging war and, you know, treating our national team like garbage, absolute garbage, second-class citizens. They're just showing exactly that they are the Great Satan. So I just want to say that. Specifically, additionally, you know, it's important to remember that, you know, the work does not stop here today. This is to fight against these wars and to fight against the U.S. empire and to really end these endless wars and U.S. taxpayer money going to Israel, and basically to pressure the State Board of Investment to divest from companies like Palantir Technologies that are facilitating this murder and this slaughter that we see all across the globe. It's important to remember that you got to join the fight. And that's why I want to, for all the new people here, I want to plug, specifically the Anti-War Committee is having a new members meeting, this Wednesday, July 8th at 6:30 p.m. at 4200 Cedar. So if you're interested and you want to come into our movement and join the fight, please talk to me or talk to anybody who has a martial vest here and we will get you plugged in. So with that I say, hands off Iran!
Thank you. Please give up for the beach and the Anti-War Committee. I just want to emphasize what Naveen was saying, which is that the animosity that countries like Iran harbor towards the U.S. are not justifications for bombing them, but they arise because of the U.S. bombing them, because of decades of cruel sanctions, because of U.S. intervention. And if we want peace and we want justice, we have to stop intervening in other countries' sovereignties and affairs. I'm going to hand the mic back off to our chanters for a little bit, and then we're going to introduce our upcoming events, and you guys are welcome to enjoy the rest of your Fourth, however you see fit.
Holiday and our country's decision to bomb countries and sanctioned countries. It is killing people. It is killing people here and it's killing people abroad. All right, so before we leave, before all of you leave, I need you to find the people with the clipboards. They have a petition that we need you to sign to make Minnesota a sanctuary state. Please find the people with the clipboards. Give me one moment. So we have on July 8th, FBC is packing the room to say no to sky drones in our city at 1:30 at 350 South 5th Street. This is an important event because Border Patrol and ICE have been using Israeli spyware technology like Skydio. We do not want these drones in our community policing people even more than they already are policed. So again, that is at 1:30 on July 8th at 350 South 5th Street. Please be there. Also on July 8th, AWC is having a new members meeting. We have food at 6:30 and the meeting will continue until 9 o'clock. All right, thank you again for being here. While we protest today, I kind of want to remind everyone that the average age of empire is 250 years. So the things are looking up for us. This empire is going to crumble, and I am so proud to be in this fight with all of you. Thank you again for being here. Free!